I'm staying in a cabin in the woods for the next 2 nights to try and catch as many trout as I possibly can. I've got Libby here with me as well, but something happens on this trip that has never happened before in my life. And yes, that is a brown snake you're looking at right now. And unknown to us, was in the water while we're doing this. The mission is very simple. Catch as many trout as possible and get Libby catching a trout as well. On, guys. Ooh. This is one of my craziest trout missions yet, with multiple cook-ups and one of the best cook-ups you'll ever see at the end of this video. I am so pumped, guys, so come and watch this adventure unfold. All right, we made it to the cabin. Forgive me this new rain jacket. It's raining right now. Still got its tags on, just got it. I've never used it. But Lib forgot her rain jacket, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be raining the entire time. So what are you gonna do, Lib? I don't know. All right, what do you want, rainbow or brown trout?
Brown.
Right. So if you know me by now, you'll know that fishing is always on my mind. So that's the first thing I had to go do. And this is Libby checking out the goats out the front of our cabin. So I didn't feel too bad about leaving her. All right, guys. First session of the season. I've got a lure, I've got a Strike Pro on. So let's see if I can go and catch anything. Here we go. It's a stream down there. It's a beautiful spot. I've left the cabin. I think I got too excited and I didn't even show you guys the cabin. That's right. Hopefully I can show you a trout instead. This looks like a good spot up here. All right, so I've had probably 30 casts, nothing yet, no signs of trout. It's beautiful weather. It's like the rain stopped, but nothing, no action so far. So we keep going. I think Libby's back there in the cabin trying to set up the Starlink. So hopefully I have a bit of reception. Maybe I can go live on TikTok for you guys. How good is this? Weekday, it's a Wednesday, and I'm out trout fishing in the middle of these insanely nice streams. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere right now. I don't know why I'm whispering either. I think it's to not scare the trout. It's been about 40 minutes, still no action. Haven't seen a trout. Haven't seen a trout feed, breach, nothing. So I've literally seen no action whatsoever. I've been here plenty of times before though, and you do not give up. Most people, I reckon people don't really like fishing that much. Most people give up here. They'll go back to the cabin, they'll have coffee, they'll relax. If you know me by now, that ain't me. I'll put in 3 days of work, and if I get that one fish, it's worth it. It literally is. I don't know, am I alone here? Do you guys think the same? That one fish can make an entire fishing trip worth it. And of course you have those trips when you catch 30 fish and it's like heaven, but sometimes working for that one can be good. So let's see how the rest of the day goes. B-roll footage, baby. B-roll footage. Well, I just fell over, guys. Oh, man. It's tough going. Hurt me knee. I'm not even trying to cast in these areas. Oh, this looks good up here. Alright, so I don't know how long I've been fishing for, but I've given it a red hot crack, that's for sure. Nothing. But we don't give up, like I said before. I'm going to be out here, it's like 3:30 right now, so I'm going to come back out here at like 5:36, and hopefully they're alive. Timing makes such a difference. The amount of times I've been here, because I just love fishing, right? So I'm out right now. Libby's back at the cabin. But I love fishing, so I'm going to fish at any time. If it's the middle of the day, morning, night, whenever, right? But really, time makes a difference. Like, when I was here last time, I was in the exact same situation. I just wanted to fish, so I went out and fished. 2 hours down, absolutely nothing. I waited till it get to that dusk sort of time, when the sun started going down, get a little bit dark, and it was like a switch went off in the water. Trout everywhere, redfin perch everywhere. So I think if you're one of those people that are like me that don't really go fishing at the right times, because you just, first of all, you might not even have the time to do that. You have to fish at certain times because you got to be back home or whatever. If you can get the opportunity to fish at the morning times or the afternoon night times, give it a shot, because I reckon that's going to triple your chance of catching a trout. That's just me talking shit as well, by the way. So let me know if you actually know some good info about that. I know there's a lot more that goes into it, and I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur like you guys. So if anyone knows some more info, then let me know as well. Oh, jeez, no! Oh. If I break this reel, I'm in trouble. That's not what I wanted to do. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, close call, guys. Reel's okay, I think. Haven't tried casting it, but I think it's okay. I've just found some random trail, by the way. I just came out of the streams, and now I'm just on this random trail. Hopefully it takes me back. If not, hopefully Libby comes searching. Well, guys, I'm one of those people. I gave up. Libby wanted me to light the fire. It's lit. She's all snug. She promised me she'll come out with me, and she's not out.
Tomorrow, I said.
Tomorrow? This afternoon's when it's prime. No? Oh, well. It's just me and you lads. Alright, so I'm back out for round 2. It's not raining anymore. I've changed my lure to a spinner. So I'm using a spinner, and I'm trying a new spot. I'm being quiet because trout can hear you and they can see you coming, so you gotta keep quiet. All right, let's see how we go. Right, I'm going to an old faithful spot that I've caught heaps of trout from before. Let's see how we go. Where the white foam is. It's a battle. Still nothing, guys. I've been at it for a while now. I was back out after that little inside sesh lighting the fire, and nothing. Hopefully he's got the fire still going, because he kept going out on us. So I think the wood must be wet. But yeah, I don't know. I'm using a spinner and just nothing. Not even close, guys. But we persevere. We persevere. So I'm going to show you where trout hang out in times when you're not catching. See this big log right here? It's got like a little underway underneath it, right, to get to the other side. Have a look. Can you
guys see anything I can't see? So last time I was here, literally right here, there was a redfin perch that I got on film, and you'll be able to see that right now. So I'm going to try and see if I can catch a redfin perch, because I could spot heaps just like maybe a couple of months ago. So let's see if they're here still. I'm going to try and catch one now.
So I'm snagged right there. I didn't realise how deep it got. But fuck me. This is the realities of trout fishing, guys. Shit, I hope it doesn't go over my waders. Fuck, it can't. Fuck, it's going over my waders. Oh, fuck you. I just got soaked, guys. Fuck. That sucks. Guys, I'm absolutely spewing. So I just tried to get the lure behind me right then. I couldn't get it. It was too deep, and I put water all in my waders, so I'm freaking soaked right now. So I've cut my line. I'm gonna get that lure tomorrow when I get in my like board shorts and just go swimming in there. Oh, I'm spewing. I don't know how I'm gonna even dry these out. The inside. How do you dry inside of waders out? All right, I'm back. I'm spewing. Caught nothing, but I'm spewing. I got all my inside of my waders wet.
At least you got lots of steps.
Oh yeah, great. Love that I got the steps.
You catch anything yet?
No, I've caught nothing.
Are you gonna go back now?
Look at my waders. I need to get that fire going as well.
You got them soaked. We're here.
Right, here's the situation. I've caught no trout. I've been here all day. I've fished for a long time, and I've caught absolutely nothing. On top of that, I've lost 2 lures now, and what really grinds my gears is inside right now we've got a fireplace going. The wood's wet, and they've provided the wood. The wood's wet, and it can barely get going. And as you can probably tell by the time of day, it's like 6:40 at night. So it's about to be prime fishing. My waders are soaked inside right now. I'm in just this getup, and I'm going to fish. I'm going to try and fish. So even though everything's going wrong with fishing, I'm still having a great time. Libby's in there having the best time ever. She's having a few drinks and doing her work on the laptop. So I just wanted to let you know the situation. That's the situation we're in right now, but I'm not giving up. If you know me now, I will never give up. And the people who catch the most fish don't give up. Here's my setup. So I've got my fly rod with a dry fly on it. I've got a Shimano Vanford with a Shimano Raider rod, lure at the top right there. And then I've got a Stratic Shimano with a Shimano Jewel with a lure on the top right there. Here are my waders drying inside. The wet wood, the fire's barely going. We need to get it going. Lib, can you please get this going? What are you doing?
Cooking. I told you.
So Lib's about to cook right now, and we're making green curry. I wanted to do it outside on the fire, but if this wood's not lighting in this fireplace, it's going to be even harder outside. Luckily, I brought some firewood for our meal tomorrow, but she's going to have to cook on the stovetop, I think. So this is the sort of work we put in to try and catch these fish, guys. It's almost 7 at night. I'm walking in these bogs. I can't get these wet. Whew. This has got to hold something. Sorry if I'm blinding you right now. I probably have to call it tonight. Just didn't go my way today. Yeah, literally didn't go my way today, unfortunately. It's about 7:20 right now. It's getting dark. I've got the headlamp on. I'm gonna get snagged because I can barely see anything. I'm gonna get snagged if I don't do if I don't wind it up now and end it for today. I'm gonna wake up nice and early, try and get back out here, try and catch something. But yeah, not my night tonight, or not my day today. Got to go at like 2 o'clock. Been fishing solidly. I've put in some really good casts. Changed my lures probably like 3 times. So yeah. Any input you guys have for these sort of situations, it'd be great. What is this guy doing? Jesus. See you, lads. Right now, there's the cabin right up there. And I can smell Libby's cooking from here. We're having Thai green curry. So, for anyone who doesn't know, she was actually born in Thailand. So she's not Thai at all, but she was born in Thailand. So I guess that makes her part Thai, right? But she was born in Thailand, so she loves all the food and she makes it exactly like you can get in Thailand. So lucky me. Sometimes this is worth it, guys. How cool is this? All right, I don't really care that I didn't catch any fish. I'm happy. Here we go, Libby's Thai green curry.
It's legit Thai, guys. I was born in Thailand.
I told them already. Told them the story.
What are you drinking?
All right, we're not advertising. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to put it in here. Here's whiskey cocktail. It's coffee. So you guys know I love coffee. Libby's already drank almost half a bottle. This is 42, 32%. Oh, it's that sort of night, is it? All right.
That one's better. That one's my favorite.
All right. And then we've got barrel-aged Negroni. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Jesus. This is pro. Thank you for cooking, Lib. Beautiful. Sorry I couldn't provide any fish. It's a bit unfortunate. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we up at about 5 a.m. to fish. Yes. So me and Libby are exploring. Oh, Lib, there's a wombat right in front of us. How cool is that, guys? It's 6:20 in the morning. I just got up pretty early. I only got about 5 hours of sleep. But this is what you do when you love trout fishing. Got to pick what rod I'm going to use today, and I'm in the middle of drinking a coffee right now, so I'll head out. But the stream's right down there, guys, and I'm keen as. Here we go. Here it is down here, guys. I'm going to use this rope to get down here. Oh shit, it's slippery. I've already ran into a problem, guys. If you'll notice my lure right here, it's broken, this plastic part, which makes it deep dive. This is one of my best lures as well. It's so annoying. You know, it means I was fishing like this yesterday all day with this lure. Didn't even realise. I've got to cut it now and change it. Back onto Strike Pros, guys. Using a different one here. Just tying a simple knot. I don't know what this is called, but you might know, so leave it in the comments if you know. Wrapping around 10 times. Apparently that's meant to be the go for this knot, so we'll see how we go. The only problem is now I'm not going to be able to cast as far, but hear that? Pretty beautiful out here. Look at that mist. I'm to negotiate. Jesus.
Same story, guys. I probably haven't been filming it that much, but I've been catching nothing. No bites, no nothing, no action. Beautiful morning, so I can at least take that out of it, but my jumper is killing me right now. I'm getting super hot from walking, so I'm gonna change it right now. It's a bit of a process. I'm gonna go take my camera. I haven't made them up or anything, if you're asking. We're back. Well, I've put a solid hour and a half in, and man, it just seriously looks like there's no trout here. Like, normally I like at least spot a trout, or I'll see a couple of them, or there'll be a little bit of action, something will happen, but I've literally, let's just say this, there's zero signs of fish. Zero. And I've been doing this a while now. I've been doing this 3 years solidly like this, right? And where the trout is, you normally know there's trout. If you look hard enough. And trust me, I've been looking hard enough, and I've been here out enough to kind of like recognize where they would be, and they're not there, man. There's no trout. So what do you guys do in this situation? Like, if you're a seasoned trout fisherman, is there sometimes they're just not there? Or like, are they all just hunkering down, not eating? Am I throwing out the wrong lure? If I threw out something else, would they do well? If I threw out bait, would they go for it? Like, you know what I mean? Or are they just like literally not eating? Or is there just no trout here? Because can they just all swim in one direction and get stuck in like a big pool or something? I don't know. I'm thinking outside the box here, but really, it's pretty crazy, man. All right, I'll keep going. I see some kangaroos up ahead. Oh no. Fuck. I got my lure back just then. It's rough, guys. This is, I can almost guarantee most people wouldn't do this. You wouldn't be out here this long. The only way you would be out here this long is if you've caught a couple of trout before and you know the feeling and the rush it gives you. Otherwise, I think most people would just quit after this. I know if my brother was here, he'd be 10 minutes in, he's done. Because there's literally no action in the water. But hey, we keep trying. Me and Lib will eat. And I think we're gonna walk to this beautiful spot, like hike to this beautiful spot. Have a bit of a swim if it gets a bit sunnier today. I'm a little breathless. I just have to walk up a massive hill, and I've got waders on with boots, decent backpack on. So I've got equipment. That's what it's cooking on right there, guys. Beautiful. Oh, look who's... Hold on. Let him turn the camera. Look who's come out with her coffee cup. All right, come and get it. You can have the first serving.
It's bright out here. I just woke up. Thank you.
There you go. If you want to top it up with a little bit of milk, you can as well. How good is this? Cheers. Whew. Excuse me?
Just seeing what you're making. Is that going to be the omelette? Baked beans? Yum!
Have you baked beans yet?
No.
Libby trying to set up the fire. Libby in her waders. Woohoo! All right, she's ready. Give us a look, Lib. Give us a pose. Woo! All right, let's go. Watch out the roof. What's this croissant on the back? What is this thing?
My love language.
We're meant to be going trout fishing. You have croissants on your backpack.
Croissant's my love language.
It's ridiculous. All right, let's do this. Let's catch some trout,
What's
man.
your love language?
Fishing.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're in kind of slightly different outfits to when I said we're starting off. We had to go back because we realized there's heaps of river crossings. So Libby got in her waders and all her gear, and I just put these shoes on. But I'm slightly worried because there's going to be a lot of snakes along this trail because the sun's out now, so we just got to try and be careful. But yeah, that's the reason why we're in different outfits to when I just said just before that we're starting, because we went back to the cabin, got changed really quickly and came back out. Told you to be near the water. So we just saw a black snake just go in there. Guys, I'm in these shoes, not smart at all. I didn't get it on film though.
Does that disturb it? You get it on film?
No. It will go into a hole. We made it to paradise, guys. Libby's fishing. Fishing right here.
So I'm trying to catch a trout. There doesn't seem to be much action in the water, sadly.
So show us where it is, man.
I think it may be there.
I can't get over the croissant on the back of your backpack right now. Ridiculous.
Here or there?
Wherever. Great cast. So this is why you have a waterproof backpack right here. I'm going to get to the other side just behind us. Get to see. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! It's cold. Yes! We got him! Alright, we're in this pristine spot. Beautiful trout fishing spot, but also good swimming spot as well. That's Lib behind me. Getting in a swimwear, it looks like. So I'm here in one of the best trout fishing spots ever. Libby's fishing behind me right there. She's loving it. I'm having a bit of a break. We've caught no trout, but this is notorious, this spot, for having a lot of trout, but it's also one of the best swimming spots ever as well. So we're going to keep trying. Hopefully we catch a trout, and I want to cook it up literally right here. So if we do end up catching one, or if Libby ends up catching one, then we'll cook it. Lib, where are the trout?
They're hiding.
Where?
Hopefully over there, where the shadows are.
Could
the
be.
water's so clear, so we're trying to spot them, but we're having a hard time because they're smart, these trout.
Painful?
So painful. It was a sharp one.
I think that's this spot done, unfortunately. Brown snake. Brown snake. Shit. All right, that freaked me out just then, because there was just a brown snake just went straight in front of me just then, right? And it was not scared of me in the slightest. It literally was about 2 feet away from me, slithering. I was super still because I know that brown snakes, if you make sudden movements, they make the same movement. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google or YouTube brown snake movements when they're around you, like eastern browns or whatever. they will mimic your movement, and they're super reactive as well. So you just got to stay, like, you got to stay still, got to stay steady and slowly back away. And that's exactly what I did. But my GoPro didn't work, but I got my phone out just then. And so you'll see the footage, but that is insane. So, and I'm look for the shoes I'm wearing. So normally I wear gaiters when I'm here hiking and fishing and stuff, but I decided not to wear them today. It's stupid because it's like such a sunny day after heaps of cloud. So this brown snake just literally slithered out of here. And I'm telling you, you might not believe me, but I had a feeling walking up here that there was just going to be like a snake like this. And of course I got it. So I just showed Libby the footage. He freaked out. I knew there would be one. Insane. So Libby went back to the cabin and I decided to keep fishing. I went to a different spot. I actually drove to a different spot. But just like when we were fishing all day today and yesterday, there was just no trout available. So guys, right now we're cooking some oxtail in the fire right now. And if you haven't had oxtail before, it's exactly as it sounds. It's ox is a cow, so it's cow's tail. You slow cook it for about 3 hours in all these different spices and stuff like that, and it is delicious. So good. So if you haven't tried it, I'm going to show you the finished product. So this oxtail has been going for about 3 hours now, or 2.5, 3 hours. We're just going to check it now, so let's see what it looks like. I have not seen it yet. Looking good, and it's exactly what we want. They see that little simmer right there. Every now and then I'll rotate it, and when you rotate it, you can kind of get it evenly cooked. But that's why cast iron's good, because it evenly cooks everything. The whole thing heats up to the same temperature, so that's why we use cast iron for this sort of stuff. How good's that looking? Amazing. How deep is that color?
So rich, so
good. This is that gas stove that I told you about. Look at it at night. So Libby's using it right now for just warmth.
It's warm.
So we can cook on it, and
it's so warm.
It's a heater as well. How cool is that?
Very cool. Amazing. Ooh, I think it might be almost ready or pretty close to ready. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, that pulled apart nicely. Can you get it? Morning. I got 10 hours, 15 minutes. I skipped all the morning fishing, but might have a few flicks on the way out. We have to check out right now. We've got a lot to pack up. I like to sprawl out when I'm staying at places. We're all packed up, or we're just about to finish packing up. There's the car right there. No trout this trip. Nothing. Not even, I didn't even see one. And I'm talking, I've seen so many in these rivers here. So, and that's a bit of a learning experience. I've got to think about, I need your guys' advice. What do I do next? Are they there? And I just don't know how to catch them. So I've got to use like soft plastics. I've got to get my big theory is I've got to try and get whatever I'm trying to entice them with lower into the water, because when they're not at surface level where I can see them, apparently like they're distressed a little bit. They're not going to feed. So it's already hard to catch them. But apparently you can entice them by getting your bait or your lure down lower. So down under the rocks. Like if it's like 1.5 meters, 2 meters deep, get a soft plastic down there, bounce it along the bottom. Is that what you guys think as well? So what other suggestions do you have? If you're not catching anything, you don't see anything, you know there probably should be trout there, but there's not, what would you do? Because I'm pretty disheartened after that. I've never been here and not caught anything, so first time for everything. But again, you learn from your mistakes. So I will learn, and I will be back here very soon. So help me out. So I couldn't help myself. Libby's just back using the internet still on the Starlink. I've gone out for a quick flick. I don't have any camera equipment, just got my phone. So if I catch anything, I'll show you guys. And if it's of legal size, I'll probably keep it, and we'll probably cook it up later this afternoon. We'll smoke it at home, who knows? Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on. Can't lose it, I have no net. Nice rainbow trout here. I do not want to lose this, so I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. I'm gonna have to go in the water. Beautiful trout. Have not seen one all day. Beautiful fish, just caught in the stream. I hadn't caught fish the entire time. And this morning, just before we're about to leave, went straight onto a rainbow. Saw it feeding on top and bang. How good. Guys, I was so overwhelmed with excitement. You see me dispatching it right now. Look in the background. You can see the fish feeding in the background and I'm hearing this and I'm just like, I've got to get back out there. I've got to get my rod back out there because I'm going to keep these trout to smoke. How good. Rainbow trout. Lib's waiting in the car. Just caught it back here. Let's go, Lib. Get your stuff on. Let's go. All right. We just caught a trout. Libby was in the car. She's back out now. We've got to leave, Lib, and come back. All right. So I'll tell you the situation, right? We were going to go home. Caught that fish. Libby came out fishing. Oh, shit. All right, let me start that again. I had to leave because a fish just jumped just then. But I've caught a fish. Libby came, she tried to catch one. We made a commotion. You've got to be really careful with these trout because dead set, they'll stop feeding, they'll stop doing anything if they don't know you're there. So you got to be super quiet. So what I found is you leave the spot, just go. Leave for like 5-10 minutes and then you could have the action back as well. And that's what I've been finding is happening. So Lib. On, guys. Ooh, put up a fight. Hands cramping. Looking like a nice fish. Another rainbow. Like my spinner just then. Gonna try and get this guy in the net without getting wet. Let him fight for a bit. Ooh. Let him fight for a bit. Ooh. These guys put up fights, man. He wants off. He does not want to come in here. On the spinner, guys. It's decent size. Got him. There he is. On the spinner. Rainbow trout on the spinner. Woo-wee. Beautiful fish.
A little bit.
Right, come on, guys. Careful of thorns right there. 2 trout, how good. I have to measure. I'd say that is about 39 centimeters. We'll say 40 to be to make ourselves even go more because they shrink once you do it. And this guy's about 36.5. All right, so I'm not a pro by any means, but I do know you got to work down from this poop chute right here. You can use that as your. You actually want to be cutting away from you, not like I am right now. A lot of action happening around here. Same guy. Mm-hmm. There's bloodline as well. We want to get out. This is not necessarily the best knife to be using, by the way. Pretty easy. All gutted, cleaned inside. Second trout done. How good. Unbelievable that we managed to catch that at the end of the trip, but we're back home now and we've got these 2 trout and we're going to cook them up. They are. Still alive. All right, so I'm back home. I'm sort of in work attire. Libby's just doing the dishes and stuff. But we've got the trout in the esky and we're about to put them in the sink because we needed to let them get to room temperature. And then we're going to make a brine, put them in a brine overnight. Then we take them out of the brine, we wash the brine off, put it in the fridge to dry and kind of get tacky, and then we put it in the smoker. So Lib's making the brine right now.
You just have to heat it up till it dissolves.
Heating up till it dissolves, she said. It's a very small brine. It's meant to be quite a bit.
More water is the
It needs to be submerged, the whole thing.
Yeah, you add water, you know. So that's 1 cup. We need 3 more cups. So you need to make sure the fish is fully submerged.
Some goo just went off. Oh, it's a bit too big.
Perfect. It's actually really good.
So you can see that it's basically fully submerged, but we need even that little part to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bowl over, which is going to push those fish down. So now it's truly fully submerged. All right, we're going to take the fish out. It's been a day or overnight. So it's been brining. We're going to wash the brine off.
We don't have to, but
I want to.
okay.
It says to. All right, so now it's going to get the trout and wash off that brine. We actually don't want it to be, so we don't want it to actually be on the meat.
Where can she go?
All right, so right now I'm lighting my smoker. So it takes probably half an hour to get to our temperature, and we're going to smoke those 2 trout, and we're going to see how they go. Got a special recipe for you guys. All right, so we're putting some rosemary to hold the fish open and give it a bit of a flavor, but also so the smoke can get in to the actual fish, into that cavity right there. It's an important step. Here, I've got cherry wood. We're going to smoke it with cherry woods. We're going to smoke it with cherry wood. So if you look at the smoker, I've got charcoal burning here at a very, very low heat. But I'm going to get that wood, and this is going to create that smoke that we want. Just put over those lit bits of charcoal. Sorry guys, this is the process in between. I'll cut this, or maybe I'll leave it in. We'll see. So you can already see that it's starting to have that smoky effect now as well. It's only going to get bigger from here as well, but let's get our fish on. So that's the sort of smoke that I'm talking about right there. We don't want it to be white smoke. We want it to get a bit clearer, but this is the very start stages. But these trout are going to stay on here for about 2 hours at about 180 Fahrenheit, 200 Fahrenheit, 200 Fahrenheit. You can convert that to Celsius if you want, but we use American, whatever. For smoking, we use American temperatures. But let's check back up in 2 hours. All right, so it's almost been 2 hours, and I'm just going to check on it now. Let's see what it looks like. Degrees. Ooh wee! That is looking so good and smelling insane. All right, so if you haven't guessed by now, we're having toasted bagels with cream cheese. We're going to put the trout with the cream cheese, dill, not deal, and red onion. And do we have capers?
Yeah. It's coming off easily.
Beautiful. Wow. It's like perfectly cooked.
Is there bones?
Yeah, there's bones, so we've got to be careful. They come off the bone really quick. Down here, oh yeah, there's a little bone. Look at that. There's so much meat on this one trout already. This is beautiful. Got to make sure we've got to be careful of bones because we're going to mix it in this thing. Okay. Red onion first. We're piling that trout on there. We're barehanding the capers. Next to it, but Libby's got her method. She's the cook. Bit of cracked pepper.
Not sure.
So we've got a toasted bagel with smoked trout, red onion, capers, and dill to finish it off as well. Should I do a taste test? Mm-hmm. Let's hope there's no bones. It's looking good. Ooh, wow.
Good?
Yeah, that smoky flavour, insane. Wow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Me and Libby had the time of our lives, and if you got to this point in the video, you have to let me know in the comments. This is my longest video that I've ever done, so any feedback, I would love some. Thank you.